Alright, what's happening, guys? Trey back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video talking about the Walking Dead television series action figures Wave 2 from McFarlane Toys. Just going to be going over some pictures that were released today of the figures, giving my thoughts on them, and so we can kind of talk about it in the comments. I know a lot of you guys are just in the show, you're not into action figures, but you may want to see the art, the style of them, just because it's kind of fun. So the first one here is the Rick Grimes, of course, that we have seen from What Lies Ahead, the first episode of Season 2, in which he's sort of on the highway with everybody and he's using the sniper rifle. And obviously the figure comes with a sniper rifle and just has a very unique design in terms of the clothing. He hasn't worn that since. He's given the hat to Carl, so he doesn't wear that anymore. White shirt we haven't seen him in for a long time, even though this one's really dirty, and jeans. But overall, looks pretty cool. And next we have Shane here, who's wearing, I believe this was from Chupacabra. I don't know why they went with this choice. I mentioned it before in another video I did, but to me it just doesn't seem like the Shane you'd want to use, like the clothing you'd want to use for him. The shotgun, yeah, that's cool. But I would think you'd want to go with, like, Save the Last One, what he was wearing there, or maybe later on in the season closer to where he dies. This was something that he didn't really wear this, I think, for more than one episode. And even in that episode, he didn't have a lot of time. But regardless, the figure looks okay. We'll take some more closer look at these in a bit, by the way. There's more pictures. I just wanted to show the ones of them on card first. Then, of course, here we have the RV zombie, the one that Andrea kills. And again, What Lies Ahead, the first episode of Season 2, the premiere, with the screwdriver in his eye, which is pretty cool. But they haven't released an Andrea yet, so, I don't know. But next one is the Well zombie, who I'm sure you guys all remember. It's kind of a funny-looking zombie, fat as hell, so that's cool, too. Also, we have Bicycle Girl. I know this one's kind of turned sideways, but basically it's her lying down on a diorama of grass, which I think is kind of useless. I don't know if anybody really used that, but whatever. I mean, the figure itself, we'll take a look at in a minute. Okay, so let's take a look at the Rick in closer detail with these pictures. To be honest, and this one's got a good shot of the face. To be honest, that does not look like Andrew Lincoln to me at all. And I was really worried about this because, when they shrink the figures down to this size, they tend to look okay in the pictures, but when they tend to actually release it, it doesn't tend to look as accurate. And this one, to me, just doesn't look like Andrew Lincoln at all. It doesn't look like Rick to me, especially in the face. I don't know what it is, maybe the eyebrows or something, but to me it really doesn't look like Rick. Now at least he's got the cowboy hat on, so it's not too obvious, but I just don't like the head sculpt at all, although the rest of its design is pretty cool. And there's a few more we'll take a quick look at as they turn the figure. From the back, I mean, he's got the gun there, so that's pretty cool. The sniper rifle looks good. I think the detail on that's great. I like the stains on the shirt. Those look really nice. The blood and also the dirt both look really cool. Although all the proportions look pretty good. The articulation, again, is going to be a little weird. You can see the cuts there are just a little bit strange. The way it's going to move will probably be a little weird, too. The arms look pretty good in terms of articulation. I like the watch there that you can see. And the paint does look good as well. The paint on the pants really looks accurate, and the shoes really looks cool. So I think overall it is a really nice looking figure, aside from that face sculpt, which I don't think looks like Andrew Lincoln. And also, we've already got one Andrew Lincoln, Rick Grimes, from the television series. I don't know why they're going with another one. I mean, to me, you should probably do other characters, like get an Andrea out there, get Lori or any of the other characters, Carl, anybody. But another Rick, again, is like, you guys already released two Ricks, one from the comic books and one from the television series. So to continue doing another one, I feel like they shouldn't do it yet. They should wait until they get some other characters out first and do it later. But that's just my opinion. Okay, moving on from there, next we have the Shane figure out of packaging, so we can take a look. Again, this face sculpt is dreadful. I don't know about you guys, but I think he looks like a monkey. That just does not look like John Bernthal at all. His head was, I know sculpting or painting shaved head would kind of be difficult, but to me it just, oh man, that head sculpt is brutal. I'm sorry, but that's really, really bad in my opinion. Will I get it anyway? I mean, the paint and the rest of it looks pretty good. I like the stains on it. The shotgun's cool. I mean, I might get it, but I really am disappointed with the head sculpts on both of these, the Shane and the Rick. I don't think they really look like their television counterparts. Like in Series 1, the Daryl figure looked like Daryl. The Rick figure looked like Andrew Lincoln. And the comic books ones were really good. The likeness was really good. But for these, I just don't think it looks like them at all. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't really see it. The face is just off. Moving on, then we'll take a look at the Bicycle Girl from the first season, first episode, and also the webisodes. We get to see her a little bit. So here's a look at the figure. What do I think about it? Well, I mean, it looks cool. I think the sculpting is awesome. It looks really close to her. Obviously, you're going to have the removable bottom torso, which will be kind of cool. I don't get the grass. I mean, I guess I can understand why they would put it in there. But to me, I mean, I'm not going to use that. If I buy the figure, I won't be using the grass at all. And we've already got a few zombies, so I know that they probably want to get out as many zombies as they can while they're releasing the characters as well. But I just like to see us get some new characters instead of just one new survivor per series, because you don't know how long this Walking Dead figures are going to last for. You just don't know. I mean, it seems like they'll last for a while, but they might not. They could get canceled because they've already had trouble with releasing them. This series was supposed to be out a while ago, and there was supposed to be a comic book series that was already supposed to come out, and they pushed that back. So, it could get canceled at any point. I'd like to see them get some more survivors out there instead of zombies, because zombies are cool, but, I mean, come on. If you have to choose between an Andrea and a random zombie, or a Lori and a random zombie, or Glenn, or, any of the other survivor characters rather than just random zombies, I think, is the way to go. Not that I hate getting zombies or anything, but for me personally, I mean, I've got a couple zombies. I mean, I've got 4 now from the first comic book series and TV series waves. And I think it's time for us to get some more survivor characters. But anyway, here's a look at the Wells zombie, and I mean, he looks pretty funny. He's all fat and stuff, and he's got the tattered pants and everything from the show. Of course, you can see there's a break there in his stomach, right about where in the TV series when they were trying to pull him out, it broke, which is pretty cool. You'll be able to sort of put him together and tear him apart if you want to. It's got the rope around him too, which is kind of neat as well. I mean, they are making good choices for which zombies to pick. I mean, every zombie they've picked so far, I think is a perfect choice for a zombie. But I just think maybe they should do 3 survivors and 1 zombie each series. That would be better. And don't re-release another Rick when you haven't released all these other characters instead. Here's a funny picture of him with his gut coming apart. You can kind of see how it would break. The figure breaks apart. So that's neat. And finally, onto the RV zombie with the screwdriver. He does look really cool. I'll probably get him out of all 3 of the zombies, the Well zombie, the Bicycle Girl, and this one. He might be the one I would get the most, especially if they release an Andrea figure ever, just to have her to kind of stab him in the eye, because that was a pretty sweet kill if you guys remember that. I mean, that was like a pretty special one for Andrea. So that's the Walking Dead Action Figures Wave 2 TV series version. There also is the comic version that should be out, I think, in sometime within the next year. I mean, with McFarlane toys, you don't know. They were supposed to already be out last year. Apparently now, I don't know when the release date is. They keep changing it around. I think it's before this summer. But, I am collecting this line. I do like it. And, I'll probably pick up most of these guys. Definitely the RV zombie, maybe Bicycle Girl. I don't know about the Well zombie, and probably the Shane. The Rick, I might pass on. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about the action figures series. Are you collecting them? Do you have any of the other ones like Daryl or any of the other characters? And who would you like to see them do next? I mean, there's lots of choices. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Trev saying peace.